So class C d1 is equal to new d of. So this time what is happening? So run as Java application. So here I have to write class D. One second. So I'm going to execute this program now, run as Java application. See, hello from class D and hi from class D. So what we can say in this case, so if the same methods are also implemented in child class, okay, that means this is called child class object. Okay, so the child class object which is overriding the parent class methods, this concept we can call it as a method overriding, nothing but runtime polymorphism. Okay, instead of executing the program from the parent class methods, okay, it's executing from child class object, because class C methods are implementing in class D. So in such a way the implementation it will go. Got the point? Okay, so if anybody will ask what is mean by method overriding means, okay, a same method is present in parent and child classes, and the child class object means class D. Okay, the child class object which is overriding the parent class methods, and child class methods will be invoked. Okay, this concept is known as method overriding or runtime polymorphism. Clear to everyone? So method overriding means like that we can able to achieve. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now going back to the program, class A. So this concept also we can call it as a method overriding only. Okay, class A can contains some abstract methods. Okay, so class A contains some abstract methods, and class B extends A I am writing. So here, okay, here, so those methods are executing. One second. Okay, let me remove these lines of code. Add unimplemented methods. Override means, so clearly it will show @ override. That means, so the implementation part is available in class B. Okay, so that means, so those methods are invoking from class B object. Okay, so that's why this concept also we can call it as a override. Okay, so these two concept we can call it as a overriding concept. That means the child class, so the methods will be invoked from the child class. Understood everyone? So that's it. Okay, now let's go to class C. Okay, one second. Because these methods, abstract methods body implementation, it contains in the child class, means the child class objects, the child class object which is overriding the base class methods. Okay, because anyway in the abstract class there is no implementation, so by default those methods it will be referred from the child class only. So if you want to tell in the real, in the interviews, so you can go with this concept. Okay, so that means a same method is present in parent and child class. The child class object which can overrides the parent class methods during runtime. So this concept is known as method overriding or runtime polymorphism. Okay, but in Selenium, this concept we cannot face this situation. Okay, these method overriding concepts normally people will use in the Java programs and for Java web developers. Okay, but have you used method overriding concepts? Okay, they will ask you this question. Okay, and where you have used method overriding concept? So have you used anywhere in your Selenium programs? Okay, so this question people will ask. Okay, if they will ask, you can tell one concept as TestNG listeners concept. Okay, so during the TestNG listeners concept, this overriding concept it will come. Okay, anyway during that class I will tell you, because Test engine listener class can contain some abstract methods as on test success, on test failure, on test success. So all these methods will be implemented in that class. Okay, so that class, so during that time I can tell you, okay, only during that time only we can use overriding concept, and remaining all situations we won't use this concept. Have you used overriding concepts in Selenium? Okay, yes, we had used while implementing the iTest listener, we had used. Okay, so how to implement iTest listener by that topic, whenever we will come that topic, we can discuss. Okay, so what are the types of polymorphisms are available? Poly means same method, writing a same method multiple times. If you are writing a same method within the same, if you are writing a same method multiple times within the same class with the different input arguments, that concept we can call it as a method overloading, compile time polymorphism. Within the same class, you are writing a same method multiple times with the different input arguments. A same method you are writing in parent and child class, and the child class object which is overriding the parent class methods, that concept we can call it as a method overriding. Clear to everyone? Okay, so generally we won't use method overriding concept. Okay, so whenever the situation it will come only in iTest listeners only, we are using that concept. We'll come to know by that point. So everyone is clear about polymorphism? Okay, right.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So to perform this method overriding or method overriding, it is compulsory to have the abstract class, or for normal class also we can
No,
perform this
no, no, no.
overriding.
It's not compulsory for abstract class. See, this is so method overriding can be achieved in, people will you implement in two ways, by using abstract class or by using this concept. So that's why I have given class A B combination and class C D
Yeah.
combination.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Got it, everyone? Okay, right. So like that, so polymorphism means, right, like, okay, poly means multiple times, writing a same method multiple times. Okay, a same method you are writing multiple times within a class, we are calling it a method overloading. A same method you are writing in two different classes, then that is known as method overriding. Okay, but whenever you are telling in the interviews a same method is present in two classes, in parent and child class, and child class object which is overriding the parent class method during runtime, so that is known as method overriding. Okay, so anyway I will share you the definitions as well, you can go through that and you can prepare it. So we have completed polymorphism concepts. Generally we will use, most of the cases we can use only method overloading, compile time polymorphism concepts only we can use. Okay, now we have completed encapsulation topic, we already completed, and polymorphism we had completed, and now we are going to discuss about another concept, abstraction. Okay, okay, right. Right. So Java underscore abstraction. So these all are Java concepts only. Okay. Right. What is mean by abstraction? Just now we have discussed about abstract method. What is mean by abstract method? If a method does not contains any implementation, just we are declaring that method, that concept we can call it as a abstract method. Okay, if a method does not contains any implementation, suppose you are not writing curling bracket or close, just you are writing method name and you are keeping semicolon, so that method we can call it as an abstract method. Okay, where you will use abstract methods. Okay, abstract, what is mean by abstraction means, okay, if a method does not contains, okay, any implementation, that methods we can call it as an abstract methods. Okay, we can able to achieve abstraction in Java only by two classes. One is abstract class and one is interface. Just now we have discussed about abstract class. An abstract class can contain a keyword as abstract. Okay, if you don't write class name as abstract, we can call it as a concrete class or standard class. Okay, so in Java, we can able to achieve abstraction in two ways. Means we can able to write abstract methods only in interface and only in abstract class. In a normal Java class, you cannot able to write abstract methods and it won't allow you at all. Okay, in a Java class, can I write an abstract methods? In a normal Java class, can I write an abstract method? No. You must have to write implementation. You have to write starting bracket and ending curly bracket. It will allow like that only. So abstraction can be allowed in Java. You can able to implement abstraction in two ways, by using abstract class and by using interface. So now I am going to tell you about abstract class now. So I am going to create a class. And if I want to create an abstract class, what is the keyword I have to select? Abstract. See, public abstract. Okay, an abstract class can contain abstract methods and non-abstract methods. Both it contains. Okay, let me write both abstract methods. Okay, so I already created. Okay, so these are the methods I'm writing. Okay, so that means if a class can contains both abstract methods and non-abstract methods, okay, and the class name which contains keyword as abstract, okay, that class we can call it as an abstract class. Okay, right. So now we understood. And okay, so whenever you are writing abstract methods, okay, definitely those methods has to implement in some class. So to implement in some class, I'm creating some another class as test2 and I'm writing click on finish. So test2 class, this is an abstract class or normal class? Normal class. If I want to implement the abstract methods of abstract class, what I have to write it here? Extends test1 underscore abstract, whatever class name. So this is the class name test1 underscore abstract, and it is here it is showing add unimplemented methods, and you can write methods here. Okay, so you can write whatever you want. Okay, so that means in Java, how do you achieve abstraction? If anybody will ask, okay, in Java we can able to achieve abstraction in two ways, by using abstract class and interface. An abstract class can contain abstract methods, and those abstract methods will be implemented in the subclasses. To implement those abstract methods in the subclass, you have to write extends and we have to specify the class name, so that the class A, it will ask you to add unimplemented methods, so that all at the rate override and those methods will be populated and we have to implement those methods. Okay, this concept we can call it as an abstraction. Okay, so abstraction means implementing unimplemented methods. Okay, so implementing unimplemented methods, this concept we can call it as a abstraction. Okay, so and where this abstraction process it will be used in Selenium, I will tell you. Okay, so like this, by using abstract class, we can able to achieve, by using abstract class we can able to achieve abstraction. And another concept is interface. Okay, so now we understood how to implement abstract methods in a subclass. So by using interface also, okay, we can able to achieve abstraction. So first of all, I have to tell you how to create an interface. So far we know how to create an abstract class. And to create an interface, just you can go directly here and you can write test3 and I'm clicking on finish. So public interface and test3. See here, the icon is also, it is showing on Java, it is showing I. So that means it is an interface. On Java, the icon which is showing as JA means it's an abstract class. If it is not showing anything, means it's a normal class. Okay, so the icon, display of icon also, it will show you JI. So here it is JI means it is an interface. JA means it's an abstract class. So now I have created an interface test3. So an interface which contains only abstract methods. So I'm going to write abstract methods. So the abstract methods, I have to write it like this. Understood? So I have written some abstract methods. So abstract methods can be, you can write only in abstract class, or only you can write it in interface only. Okay, and or definitely those abstract methods will be implemented in some another class, not in the current class. Okay, so those abstract methods, it will be implemented in some another class. So I'm going to create some another class, Java class test4, and I'm clicking on 4. Okay, so if it is an interface contains some abstract methods, okay, if you want to implement those abstract methods in the another class, here you need to write implements. If it is an abstract class, you will write extends. If it is interface, you have to write implements keyword. And what is the name? Test3. Test3 is the interface. Click on save it. So that means test3 abstract methods which is going to implement in test4. That is the meaning. Okay, so just I'm keeping the mouse over here. It is asking add unimplemented methods. See, automatically those methods are implemented here. Okay. Right. So test3 interface methods are implemented in test4. This point is clear. Okay. Implements means test3 contains some abstract methods. Those are implementing in test4 class. That is the meaning. So now I want to write public static void main and string. Or okay. So now, so here also I have, so test1 abstract class contains some abstract methods, and those are implemented in and test2 class. That is the meaning. So now we understood how to implement. If it is an abstract class, we can use extends keyword. If it is an interface, we can use implements keyword. Okay, so now I want to implement, so now I want to access those methods. Okay, 1 second. Where is that implementation method? Okay, Control C. So I'm coming back to the main point. So public static void main string arguments. Okay. Okay. Now I want to access the methods. Now I want to access the methods of test3. Okay. So how you need to access the methods means test3 T3 is equal to, and where those methods has been implemented in test4. So I have to specify that one. So can I call T3 as an object or reference variable? We cannot call it as an object. If you are calling it as an object means in the both sides, you have to write same name. Okay. So T3 is a reference variable. It is referring methods from test4. So the methods are referring from test4. That's why T3 we can call it as a reference variable. Okay. So in the interviews, by default, in almost all 100 interviews, so in any interview, people will ask, okay, can I create an object for an interface? No, we cannot create instance. We cannot create an object or instance for an interface. Okay, just we can create reference variable only, and those methods can be referred from the child class wherever the methods has been. So that's why for an interface, just we can create reference variable only. So by using t3 dot hi. Hello, can you please go on mute, guys? So that means test t3 is equal to new test 4 of. So like this. So for an interface, we can create only reference variable. We cannot create an object. Okay. Okay, if a class can contain abstract methods, we cannot create object at all. So both sides మనం ఎప్పుడు రాయకూడదు సేమ్ నేమ్ ఒక abstract class కి. ఓకేనా, because those methods are implemented in another class. Okay, so whichever class you have written, that class only you have to specify. So in that case, we can call it as a reference variable. Okay, understood? So here t3 I'm not calling as an object. Suppose నేను ఇలా టెస్ట్ 3 అని రాశానంటే దాని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? t3 methods has been implemented in the test 3 అని. Okay, actually I have not implemented, because abstract methods always it will be implemented in another class only. So you have to specify the reference class. Okay, so whenever you are specifying the reference class, so this object, so this we can call it as a reference variable. Those methods are referring from the reference class and it is executing. So for an interface, we can create only reference variable. We cannot create object. Okay, if you say yes, that's it, you don't know basics in Java. Okay, so the interviewer, he will feel like that. Okay, so now let's go to the another class C, abstraction. Okay, so I'm going back to abstract class also. Test1 abstract t1 is equal to, so on the right hand side, what I need to write? Test2, because abstract methods are implemented here. Okay, t1 dot hi and t1 dot hello. Okay, so like this. Understood? So like that only we can call. So simply in the interviews, how you need to explain in the concept what is mean by abstraction, how to achieve abstraction in Java. Can you please explain? So they will ask you a question like that. Abstraction means, okay, so first the definition wise, abstraction means hiding the background details or hiding the implementation, okay, from the user. So that is known as hiding the background details of hiding the implementations from the user. That is known as abstraction. Okay, we can able to achieve abstraction in Java by using abstract class and interface. Abstract class can contains both abstract methods and non-abstract methods, and abstract methods will be implemented in the subclass, whereas an interface also contains abstract methods. Those will be implemented in the subclass by using keyword as implements. Okay, whenever you are implementing, so that means, so let me close everything. So test here, test3 class interface contains only abstract methods. Okay, test3 contains only abstract methods, and those will be implemented in test4 by you. So whenever you want to implement abstract methods, you have to write, if it is interface, you have to write implements test3. So test4 is implementing test3 abstract methods. So like this, it is populated, add unimplemented methods, and after that for the interface, you are creating an object reference. So you are creating a reference variable, and those methods are referring from test4 class. So this is the test4 class, it's implemented. So like that only we can able to access. Understood everyone? Okay, so now I'm going to tell you one point. You guys has to tell. Difference? Yeah, I'm coming to that point also. WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. We are writing like this, correct? In our Selenium program, WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Can I write like this? They will ask you. Okay, can I write like this? They will ask you. WebDriver in Selenium, WebDriver is an interface. Okay, and Selenium, WebDriver is an interface, and Chrome driver is a class. Okay, that means WebDriver contains some abstract methods. Those are implemented in Chrome driver class. Okay, so this is the meaning. WebDriver is an interface. So if you want me to show you, so I will show you right away. 1 second. So WebDriver, so I'm going back to my Selenium here. So TC01 login. So here we are writing WebDriver driver is equal to, okay, WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver. So this is the WebDriver, right? WebDriver driver is equal to new Chrome driver we are writing. So I'm pressing control button and I'm clicking on this WebDriver. See, public interface WebDriver. So WebDriver is an interface or not? So this is the implementation class. These are the code was written by Selenium team. Okay, so these are read-only classes files. So dot class files. Okay, that means these are the supporting class files was developed by Selenium. So if I'm clicking on this one, public interface WebDriver. So in the interface, people might ask, WebDriver is a class or interface? It's an interface. Okay,
Interface.
and WebDriver interface methods has been implemented in Chrome driver class. Okay, that means driver is executing set of methods from Chrome driver with respect to Chrome browser class. Okay, suppose if I will write like this, WebDriver driver is equal to new IE driver IE driver server. I'm writing like this. So that means the WebDriver object which is executing with respect to Internet Explorer. Okay, so WebDriver methods are being executed from so it is referring the objects from IE driver class, not from Chrome driver class. And if I will write like this, Firefox driver. Okay, so WebDriver is an interface. For the interface, I have created a reference object, and the implementation methods are referring from Firefox driver class. So driver.manage.window.maximize. So each and every set of driver command which is referring from this class implementation. Okay, so that means, so we can call this Chrome driver is a API class, and IE driver is a API class, and Firefox driver is an API class. Okay, so WebDriver APIs are implemented in various class files like Chrome driver class, IE driver class, and Firefox driver class, and Opera driver class. Okay, so that means the WebDriver object, whichever object it is pointing to that class, those methods will be executed with respect to that class. Understood? So here, so the driver object which is pointing to this class. So if I will write, can I write like this? People are asking this question. WebDriver driver is equal to WebDriver. No, for an interface, we cannot create variable. Understood? So we cannot create instance. Okay, because always WebDriver methods will be implemented in different classes only. So Chrome driver is an API class, and IE driver is an API class, and Firefox driver, this is an class. So if you want me to show you, so Chrome driver, so I'm pressing control button and I'm clicking on this one. See here, public class Chrome driver. So is this a Chrome driver is a class or interface? It's a class. Okay, like that. So that means WebDriver APIs are implemented in corresponding Chrome driver API class, IE driver API class, and Firefox driver API class, like that. Okay. So now we understood about which concept? Abstraction. So that's it for today. Okay, 1 second. Let me recap that point. Okay. So summary. So what is meant by abstraction? Okay, abstraction means hiding the background, hiding the implementation details of a particular object. So hiding the implementation details. So where you are not writing the code only in the abstract methods, hiding the implementation details from the user is known as abstraction. Okay, we can able to achieve abstraction in two ways, by using abstract class and interface. An abstract class can contains both abstract methods and non-abstract methods. Okay, and whereas interface also contains abstract methods. To implement interface methods, okay, we can write implements. We can write implements and class name, and we can implement the interface methods. So like that we can able to achieve the abstraction. And whereas in both the abstract class or interface, we can create reference variable, and we can refer those methods wherever the methods has been implemented from that class. So like that we could able to achieve the inheritance. Okay, so can you please give me some example where you have used abstraction in your project? People are asking like that. Okay, so let me give you some more examples. So just now I have given an example on WebDriver class, right? WebDriver is equal to new Chrome driver. WebDriver is equal to new IE driver, and WebDriver is equal to new Firefox driver. So these are an examples from WebDriver class. Selenium has implemented like that. So in your projects, how you have implemented that concept? So let us assume there is a product, and there is a product. So means there is a product. You want to implement coverages, and what type of coverages the product is covering. Okay, and address information. A product contains what is the a product can contains different coverage plans, premium, how much premium that is applicable you have to pay. Okay, so like this, an interface contains these abstract methods: coverages, premium, and what else, contact. A product contains these methods. Okay, so a product is an interface. Okay, a product is an interface, public interface product, which contains these abstract methods: coverages, premium, and contact. Understood everyone? A public interface product, it contains these abstract methods, and I am writing like this: product p1 is equal to new marine product. Okay, so like this I am writing, and product p2 is equal to new general liability product. New general liability product. General liability products means marine products, means if something is related to um, uh, sea or related oceans. Whenever your goods are traveling from one place to another place, people will take a policy of type marine product. Okay, general liability product means you have your own means if you want, you are this is an organization, so for my employees I can take general liability product. Okay, so because in case something happened for them, so I have to take care of them, so I have to take general liability product. Okay, and suppose if I want to create another products like auto products, means product p3 is equal to new auto products, means vehicle products. So if you want to, so company having some assets like two-wheeler vehicles, four-wheeler vehicles for any of the organization, if they want to coverage needs to applicable, they have to take auto products policy. Okay, so that means products has been, so product p1 methods methods has been implemented related to marine product class. So public class marine product, which contains a set of driver in. So there is a class public class marine product. Okay, so whenever you are writing methods like this, public class marine product and implements product. So that means all abstract methods are implementing at the rate override. So these methods coverages, premium and contact methods. So you are writing set of driver instructions related to marine product. If you are writing a set of methods related to, so you can write general liability product. Okay. Got the point? So product contains, so these are the methods. Okay, so like this. So means, so WebDriver, this, so this is an interface. These are the methods, abstract methods, which was implemented to according to this class. And this coverages methods and premium methods, contact methods, set of driver instructions are executing with respect to marine product class. Got the point, everyone? So how do you implement or how do you achieve abstraction in your project? Yeah, in our project we are having various types of policy products. Okay, and like marine product, general liability product, auto products. So we want to implement coverages and premiums and contacts according to that product behavior, and we have written set of driver instructions and logic according to that product behavior. So in such cases we had used abstractions concept. By using interface we have achieved this concept. What is the point? Okay, generally interface concepts also, if it is no classification